Flash Union drops a sexy little bite-sized bluegill bait. OSP drops the new Magnum 14mm dice and 4 new colors in the Working Class Zero. Citizen Micro are here. This is what's new this week from the Hookup Tackle. Welcome back, my friends. I am Ben with the Hookup Tackle, the Tackle Otaku on Instagram, being filmed in kind of a bizarre place by kind of a bizarre guy. It is the man himself, Jeffrey the King, behind the camera. Jeff?
You guys thought you got rid of me.
Oh.
Just like that.
Just like that, everybody just went,
Anyway.
Jeff again.
Yeah, gosh darn it.
Anywho.
CJ and David drink, and this guy probably won't drink, and...
But watch this.
Watch this.
See, the magic of time travel. Oh, by the way.
Travel?
Yeah, I am in the future now.
Oh.
I am in Japan to visit my buddy Geoff and the #1 brother. And to bring some dope stuff back to you. But the way magical time travel happens is it's Sunday morning for you guys.
Yeah.
Well, it's Sunday night for us at
right.
midnight. So watch what happens when it's not the morning. Jeff, would you like an Orion?
Yeah, I'll take one.
See? Which one do you want? Child size or man size?
Trial. Baby.
That's
Thank
what I
you.
thought. Do you want me to open it for you since you forgot your tripod? If
if
it's a little shaky, Jeff's kind of new to this whole filming thing.
I forgot what to do.
Goes away for just a couple of weeks.
And I'm going to be drinking.
Do you want me to drink it for you?
It's going to be shaky.
Yeah. Cheers, my friends. Happy Sunday morning. Or Sunday night, depending on where you are. Cheers to you guys. I hope you guys are off and running to an amazing weekend. Hold on. Usually my Sunday mornings get better.
Oh, man.
I just had a couple of these. Actually, we were just eating ramen, so I'm kind of full.
Oh, God.
Jeff, relax. This can't be your first order. Oh, man sizes. I love it. It is delicious, right?
It is really good.
Shall we... well, before we get into tackle, Jeff, it's good to see you.
I'm back, baby.
How are things? I know you've been... How long have you been living here now? 3 weeks or 4 weeks? It's been officially a month? It's been about a month.
3 weeks?
Right?
I guess 4. A month already.
How are things with you? How is the land of Japan? How is the transition? Tell us what you've been up to, man.
Fishing's awful. Do not come here for the fishing.
Well, we knew this.
Come here for the food.
Yes.
The experiences, the headaches that come with everything here. From deliveries to skateboarding, which is highly illegal in this country, but the food, right? Yeah.
The food's great. I can talk about it all day, but the people want to know about the women in you, right? We've been looking for a girlfriend for the last several years on this channel.
Yeah.
Is there progress on this front? Where are we at?
So hopefully soon, I will be fishing with a couple very cute Japanese girls on my channel.
Okay.
However, I have a date coming up.
Ooh.
In June 6th.
It's scheduled to the date. Is this how it works here?
This is the Japanese culture that if you try and pick up women here and you set up a date, it normally is weeks in advance. It's not like the next day or the weekend coming up. It's normally weeks.
What do you think the likelihood of her getting cold feet are?
Pretty high. Pretty high.
Well, in a few weeks we'll check back. How about
we'll
that?
Check in.
How about we do another one of these in June?
Okay.
And you'll have gone on a date.
Yeah, maybe got married the next date.
Well, that would be good. Then you could stay here forever, Jeff.
Easy.
All right. Well, enough about you, Jeff.
Yeah,
we want to talk about some tackle. Let's talk about some tackle. Hey, tell you what.
Oh.
So this is our Tokyo home base. It's not the most exciting backdrop. Why don't we go out on the streets? So this is a part of Tokyo that I absolutely love. My family's from here. My friends are all here. This is not the most lavish, beautiful part of Tokyo, but I love it. So why don't we show them around a little bit? Let's do the episode from the street.
Let's get out on the streets.
All right, let's go. All right, guys, so let's talk about one of the 4 new colors in Working Class Zero Citizen Micros, This is the color Deadbeat. Now, I chose one of my favorite streets of all time in Tokyo. We call this Sinister Street because this is like the Yakuza meets all the drunks meets all the young, vibrant college town people. It's a fun street. It's super gangster and dirty and laid back and everything that I love about Japan. And it kind of reminds me of Deadbeat. So Deadbeat's just this beautiful kind of natural shad based color. It's a nice kind of clear bottom. It's got that really cool kind of, you know, bluish purple sparkle on that gray back. So there is color number 1. Geoff, I'm gonna take you to another street that I love in this area for the next color drop. All right, guys, color drop number 2 is light silver. So you get to see a progression in Gilbert's mind of how colors used to be versus how colors are now. You know, now colors are named after things that people could be, but back in the early day, and this is one of his throwback colors, they were just called colors. So it's just a nice light silver color, super shady. It's almost a white. It's got a little bit of two-tone silver essence. And you get one of my favorite places in all of Japan, the Doner Kebab, in the background. This is where bums and, you know, drunks come.
Don't
you know,
come here all the
we're
time?
actually, yes, we're actually filming this before we started filming this, knowing that we wanted to come here, but you know, late at night, you know, it's a crazy spot.
Crazy.
So there you go, light silver, color number 2. Geoff, let's keep going down this. All right, guys, color number 3, dropping from Working Class 0, purple. So another one, a throwback color. He hadn't made this color in ages in the Citizen. This was one of his OG colors, now available in the Micro. Just a beautiful two-tone color. It's a nice kind of silver base, kind of a purple back, just a very, very fishy color. And you're starting to get to see some of our hometown of Kamata. This is where it gets kind of fun. So there you go. Purple is next. Geoff, I got a really fun street for you. All right, Geoff, you can hear me over the train tracks. We're underneath them, but here is the next color. This is blue. Okay, so there's the 4 colors. This is the 4th. Again, it's a throwback color, two-tone, nice natural shad color. You've got that clearish belly, the bluish silver back, and we've got just a super killer location. One of my favorites, lots of little bars, izakayas stuff underneath the train. So, Geoff, should we have a drink or should we keep talking tackle? Yeah, the smell of smoke is a thing. Griff would be happy.
Yeah,
you always know Griff's around somewhere. Let's keep going. I got some other really cool baits to show you guys. We'll keep wandering around. All right, guys, a new custom color drop from our friends at Teckel, and one of my favorite crankbaits. And it's not a crankbait that's talked about a lot. This is the Drunker crankbait. Now, a bunch of colors are back in stock, but I'm here today to talk about Sake Bomber. Now, this is a color inspired by Japan. It's funny, it's not really a thing that happens in Japan. In fact, no matter what bar you go to, nobody knows what a Sake Bomber is. It's a straight American thing, but it's a super cool color, and in the Drunker, it looks amazing. So the Drunker was originally designed to be like a wiggle wart, where it's got a lot of wobble, it's got a lot of hunt to it. It has an amazing action. It's a little bit whiter and flatter. So if you guys are fishing, you know, anywhere where you'd throw a wiggle wart, you know, a rock crawler, any of those types of crankbaits, run and bank, you know, beating rocks, the Drunker is one that you should really consider adding to your arsenal. Sake Bomber is going to be a one-time drop from Teckel, so thank you to them for doing it, and those are available right now. All right, Geoff, it is time, the official release of the OSP Dice Rubber. We're calling this the Magnum 14mm size, the brand new size. Now, 9 colors in total, all the colors you guys are used to from the scuppernongs to the pinks to the whites, green pumpkins. But this is the brand new 14 mil size now. It's available in a non-salt right now. It will release in a max salt here very soon. Non-salt is what most of you guys are going to want to use, because I know most of you guys are using it on a drop shot. But this 14 mil size now is big enough to where you can, it's a lot easier to cast. You can even throw it on casting gear if you wanted to. This is the size that a lot of guys have been using recently, and last year, if some of the prototypes or even the originals leaked out. This is a comparison to the current one, which is a 12 millimeter. So it's not a huge difference, but it's enough of a difference to make a big difference, right? So it just gives you a little bit more of a profile. As always with these dice baits, you know, the OSP dice comes shaped as kind of a pyramid, right? So the top of it is going to have a little circle on the top. It's going to be the shallowest side, and you're going to use that with a hook that you're going to just go in the top and right out the side. And if you rig it correctly, one dice could last you all day. You get so many fish out of one OSP dice. These are made at the G-Crack facility, so they're going to have that SAF material. Of course, our buddy Hideki supplies all the beautiful rubber strands to it. So, you know, yes, they're expensive, especially per piece, but it's really the only dice bait that you need in your arsenal. What the OSP dice does so different than the others is it has a stop to it, right? So when it's rigged correctly, this has kind of an escape action, but the shape of the dice being in that pyramid causes it to stop and freeze. So if it's a round shape, if it's just a full square shape, then what happens is when you pause it, it just kind of sinks, right? But it's that stop and that just sitting there in front of the fish that really causes the bites. It's a really cool bait. So I hope you guys are excited for the new 14 millimeter Magnum size. Those are out now from OSP. All right, guys, a really cool drop. Excited to get these for you guys. This is a company that we don't get in very often. In fact, I hardly ever see them make baits. So when they make baits, I'm super stoked to get them. This is from Flash Union. This is the Union Gill Swimmer 95. Now the 95 is their newer, smaller size. It's 95 millimeters. It's 25 grams, so it's just about 3/4 of an ounce. It's a very easy size to throw. All kinds of colors, from bluegills to, you know, stuff with red, chartreuse, you know, Funa type colors. But this is a very neat little swim bait that all of you guys can throw. Now it's going to be designed as a floater. Of course, you can use nail weights to, you know, slowly sink it down. You can see it's a very snackable size. What makes the Flash Union gill very, very cool is on the bottom here, it has this like built-in hard compartment for the hook. So you could catch a gazillion fish on this thing and it's never going to tear. It fits right in there perfectly. When the fish come, it pops out. There's guide holes here for your nail weights. If you feel inside, there's a little air chamber up top that keeps it floating. So if you throw it right out of the box, it's going to be basically a wake bait that you can fish real slow. If you nail weight down, it'd be a very, very slow sinking. So you guys fishing around brim beds, ponds, anything like that, it is going to be a money deal. Now they're normally 25 bucks to 29 bucks. I got them a special deal for you guys for $19.99. So the pricing is good, all the good colors, and there you go. Now, we are also in front of literally the only place you guys really need to know about in Japan. I get DMs all the time about, you know, hey, I'm going to Japan, where do I go? Or what do I eat? Or, you know, what store do I go to? Literally, there's only one thing that needs to be on your list, and that's the finest establishment in Japan. I'm not talking about the #1 Sons Jacobs International Music School. That place is bunk. Yeah, that's lame.
Wow, he's got a big banner there, boss.
Yeah, it's dumb.
What?
This is Family Mart, the greatest place ever. And honestly,
Yeah.
you know, it's full of drinks, so you don't need any of those bars that we saw earlier. But it's the only place you need to eat it. It has literally the greatest food in Japan, called Famichiki. Everybody would agree, and if they don't,
well,
they're no friend of
yeah,
mine.
no friend of mine. Brother.
Okay, so there you go. You get tackle and you get tour tips all here at the Hookup Tackle. What do you say about that, Jeff? Do you agree?
100%.
#1 spot in Japan?
Absolutely.
And this is coming from a local.
I am a local, and I live here.
That's right. I know you do, Jeff.
Go Family Mart.
Yes. So there you go, guys. Let's keep going. There we go, Jeff.
Okay.
The most delicious now. They have seasonal flavors.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you get the family chicken, they come in these bags, right? They're designed. You can just tear off the top.
Brilliant,
Right?
dude.
There you go.
Why does it look like that?
I know this is a seasonal flavor. Don't get the seasonal flavor.
At least this
Stay
one.
with the original
At least
family
this
chicken.
one.
Wow, that's really weird. It tastes like shisha leaves.
I don't even know what that is.
Those cool green leaves are usually delicious, but
Why do
chicken
why
flavor
do
like
they
it
want to
is weird.
add stuff to just regular chicken?
keep it fun. It's like lures.
Like
If you
lure.
just had one lure,
But
it'd be
it's
so boring.
good.
Huh, you know, it is actually. It's growing on me.
Oh.
No, okay, I'm gonna
All
keep
right.
eating.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we are back. A couple deals to talk about before we wrap everything up. So a couple restocks, a couple promotions to add to today. Let's jump over to Megabass. Huge restock across the board from Megabass, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek to a new bait dropping next week. So if you guys are looking for anything from 110s to lipless to soft baits, rods, all the P5s are back this week. Trizas are back. This is a great chance to scoop anything up. As you guys know, availability is going to start to become a problem as we get further and further into the summer. So if there's anything you've been waiting on, I would definitely scoop it up. And little sneak peek. Okay, we don't do this very often, but we should do this more often. Next weekend, Memorial Day weekend, obviously, going to be a big Megabass drop weekend. There's several things dropping. There's some JDM colors of +1s. There's the new Respect, which is a banger. There's also a brand new square boat a lot of you guys have been asking about called the Eye by Eye Blowly. So this is a bait that I brought to you guys and showed you guys at the Osaka show, which was the official release. It will officially be launching here in the US next Sunday, okay? So just want to do, I don't know, a little sneak peek. Just run you through it, let you know what this bad boy is all about. This is, obviously I fell in love with this bait before I even knew anything about this bait because it's called the Blowly, which I think is hilarious, right? But this is a new crankbait designed to be a real shallow running square bill, okay? So they have incorporated a lot of the kind of through water technology that they use in baits like the Pop Max that they've used in other crankbaits before, like the Cyclone, where the water comes through the front of the head and then out these gills. And what that does is it keeps the bait positioned properly. It also creates lift in the bait, so you get the wobble of the crankbait but without the diving. So this is a bait that realistically is going to stay down probably in that 1 to 2 foot zone. So this is a real shallow diving crankbait. It's easy to throw, it's easy to fish, it deflects great, it has a circuit board lip, so it's going to start cutting right away. And it's just in a really good size to be an all-around use bait. Shore anglers are going to love this bait because it's going to stay much higher. As we get aquatic vegetation and grass that's growing, it's going to be a great one for that as well. It does have a little bit of a built-in hunt to it, so you don't necessarily have to be deflecting off a cover. And it's going to release in a bunch of really cool new colors. This is Baby Kingyo CB. Okay, so they kind of just switched things up a little bit on the color hit. There's Secret Truffle. There's a bunch of really, really cool colors that are coming. But to spec it out for you, it's 49 millimeters and it's 3/8 of an ounce. They're saying the max dive depth is 1/2 meter, which would essentially be about 1.5 feet. We're finding that it gets down about 2 feet. So somewhere in that 1 to 2 feet, depending on line. But I think you guys will really, really like this. I know, crankbait market semi oversaturated, but it's really fun to have a small new one. especially one that so many people can use. A lot of times shore guys are kind of forgotten about because it's not really a category that you could use a lot because they dive too deep. It does have a really nice, I don't know if you can hear it over the AC, Jeff, but very, very subtle kind of knock on it. So there you go. The Eye by Eye Blowy will be launching next Sunday, 8 a.m. All the colors, I think there's like 20 some colors in that thing too. So $19.99. So look for that next week.
Did you come up with the name of that, or?
I wish I could give myself credit. Now, Secret Truffle, right,
Yeah.
which is the color that I showed you, which is coming at the Osaka show. You would have heard me refer to this as Secret Nuts Butter.
Nut butter.
Which was the actual original name of this, which I was super excited for.
Right.
Yeah, about Blowy and Secret Nut Butter.
Easy.
I mean, sign me up for this, right? Megabass.
Wow.
No sense of humor.
Huh.
Yeah, so, Secret Truffle's fine. The color's badass, but
Yeah.
now it's just about the quality of the bait, not the funniness
names.
of it. So,
Oh, well.
yeah, but it's what it is.
Can I get a nut butter in my Blowy?
Yeah, Secret Nut Butter in the Blowy. All right. Last weekend, we did some real deals, and they went over really, really well. Basically, Jeff, you weren't here.
No.
You probably don't pay any attention
Well,
to
I
anything.
was here in Japan.
You were here. You weren't in the important place,
Oh.
which was the hookup time.
I see.
We basically ran a promotion where if you added a reel to your cart, a special magical gift appeared. Right? So basically, if you added a reel from $0 to $2.99, a $100 magic box appeared in your cart.
Wow.
Right? And if it was between $300 and $4.99, a $200 box. And if it was above $4.99, a very special $300 box with even some limited edition drops in there. We sold out of all the boxes, but we had enough to bring it back for one more day. So if you guys missed out, or you wish you would have grabbed more reels, today only we are going to rerun the reel deal. I have it in all three categories. So if it speaks to you and you would like to grab any of those, again, take the reel of your liking, put it in the cart, and it will magically appear. Three different categories: $100, $200, $300. Basically just a way for us to say thank you for your business and a great chance to scoop up some reels. Also, we're doing buy one, get one half off specials. So we decided to extend that for a few more days. We're going to run it through this Wednesday. Okay, so if you missed out on any of those deals, things from Bottom Up, Lucky Craft was in there, Duo was in there, Spro was in there, tons of great brands in there. So we are going to extend that through Wednesday. We're also going to add a few more brands to it today. Okay, give you one more chance to grab some baits before we get to summer. So we're going to add Raid. Okay, so I know we've been doing a lot of Raid promotions, but for anything that's there hard bait or soft bait wise, Raid will be a part of the BOGO. We're going to add Imakatsu. That's going to include the Gill Soft. Okay, so Wazamono will be in there as well. Jeff, I know you love the Javelin 200.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm going to put that one aside for you. You can grab that as well. And we're also going to add in Deps. Okay, so soft baits, hard baits, and it's going to include Bonairs. So there's a handful of Bonairs left. So if you want to scoop those up while they're buy one, get one half off, you are welcome to do that. So knock yourself out on any of those guys. Those deals will run through this Wednesday. All right, Jeff, and just like that, we are done here.
Wow.
It is good to see you again.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you being here. Did you have a favorite item of the day?
Blowy.
I
Nut
figured
butter,
it didn't even
color.
drop today, Jeff. How about something that dropped today?
Wow. I would probably have
your time.
to say a lure that you brought into the shop.
Yeah, the dice. I know.
Yeah. The dice.
Big
is
dice guy.
Huge. I'm glad that they finally came out with the 14 mil.
Well, it is a Magnum size.
Right.
So, I know you like the larger soft
Big
plastics.
stuff.
So they're working their way up.
Can
to
I throw that
something
on a
for
Mark
you.
56?
No problem. It's just swim bait size. Yeah. Knock yourself out, dude. LDC, I'd go with the medium heavy.
Medium heavy,
Probably.
actually.
Yeah. Obviously, it's hard not to love working class hero citizens, but super stoked to get the Union Gill swimmer. It's such a funny brand, Flash Union, right? They make some amazing things, they make some crazy things, but they're so, they're here and then they're gone, and they're here and they're gone. So it's cool to see that. I think it's timely, but guys, if you have any questions on anything that we covered or talked about or showed today, drop it down below and I will get an answer for you. Of course, I leave my Instagram handle at the beginning of every episode so you guys can find me anytime. So until the next time, I won't be with Geoff. Geoff, it's good to see you, but I'm going to come back in a few weeks and we're going to check in on your dating status.
Yeah.
On behalf of myself and Geoff and everybody at the Hook Up Tackle Guys, thank you for watching our episodes. Thank you for putting up with our nonsense. And you know where to find me if there's anything you need. So drink a delicious Orion, hug your family, catch a big fish. We'll see you next week. Peace, my friends. Later.